Hello, hello, hello. Is it still morning? Yes, it is. Good morning. Happy Saturday, everybody. All right, so I'm going to do a light foundation face today because it's kind of warm. So I'm going to do my pre-makeup routine. We're going to let this dry. So I'm doing setting spray, primer, setting spray. And if anybody watched my tutorial yesterday, oh my gosh, I loved that makeup look that I did. Could not get enough of it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Trying to think about what eyes I'm gonna do today. Let's see. What eye look shall we do today? It's kind of warm here today. Shocker. I know, it's shocking. Let's do a little bit of, I think that one. Okay. So I think this is the look we're going to do today. Covetous, slick, nonsensical, and gingerly is what I have in here. And I think we'll find our look in there. All right. Dry this off a little bit more. I just had a shower. Did not wash my hair. I'm trying to go as long as I can. I love the dry shampoo from Head Candy. It is so good. So good. I really like it. No white residue. And it works. And it makes it so much longer that I can go without having to wash my hair, which is awesome. If you're interested in learning anything about Head Candy, let me know. I'm your girl. So we're just going to let that kind of set in a little bit. I used the mattifying primer today. It blurs your pores and all of that fun stuff. And if you have any kind of oily skin at all, but even if you don't have oily skin, you can use any of the primers. Like, it really doesn't matter. It's just whatever personal preference you have is. All right. So we're going to go in with some BB cream. We're going to do brows. Okay. We're going to do highlight, of course, because you guys know I'm all over highlight. We're going to go with Sisterly again, iridescent, lustrous, cream to powder. And I think we'll just do bronzer today. I don't think I'll do twill in contour. And I'm going to do some pressed powder because you know it's warm today. Yes. And and I think I'll go with the crushed lip powder. Ooh, or I really do love Successful though. Like, you guys really need to get it. Like, buy it now because Snarky already sold out. I was going to go and order Snarky and it sold out. And I was like, oh, son of a biscuit. And this month is the best month to buy this stuff because you can get up to 25% off when you buy 5 different qualifying items. So you just can't buy anything from the Yoology line. But you can get perfume, which I ordered today. And I'm just really excited. I got some spray foundation. I'm like super excited here. All right, I'm just cleaning off some of my brushes. Giving myself also time to let my primer sit. That's what I'm really doing right now. If you guys are on here, come and say hi. I love talking to people. Although I do really well talking to myself, apparently. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Okay, so we're going to go in again with the setting spray. Okay, I love setting spray. I love it. That's also something else you could get. You could get yourself primer, setting spray, lash serum, lash primer, and 4D mascara, and you would get 25% off, you guys. And then you can do multi-bundles as long as they're different items. I mean, let me help you build a cart. I would love that because everybody knows I love shopping. All right. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. Dried that off. Let's go in with our BB Flawless. Okay, I'm using the shade Honey. I'm going to go with my Kabuki brush because it is my favorite brush for this. Okay, just a little bit. My skin is doing fantastic because I've been really working hard on just really doing my skincare line, which is really important because honestly, your makeup will only look so good as to how your skin is looking and feeling. And my skin is really, really good. I have 2 little blemishes, but I think I know what those are from, you know, monthly little gift that we get. Yeah. But other than that, like that eye cream is really working well. The hyaluronic acid, I just ordered my second one of it. This time I ordered the ordinary one and it's 2% hyaluronic acid. So yeah, I'm excited to give that a try. I turned you, sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my translucent setting powder. I just went in with BB cream, okay? And now I'm gonna go in with translucent setting powder, okay? And I'm just gonna go and set my makeup with it, okay? This is gonna really help, well, keep your makeup in place, all right? Especially on warm and humid days like what we get in Alberta, or not Alberta, that's a dry climate, Ontario. It's very, very dry here. Oh my goodness, Jill, learn how to talk. Okay, it's very, very, very humid in Ontario, especially during the summer. It's very wet. Very, very wet. Now, I grew up in Nova Scotia, you know, right on the ocean, right in Dartmouth. But my Atlanta, nothing compares to the humidity here. And when I lived in Toronto before, when did I live out there? 2003 to 2006, 2002. Trying to think. Chris and I we weren't living together very long when we moved. Hey Amy, how's it going? Okay, so I just went in with the translucent setting powder. Okay, and this is just gonna help me keep everything on in this lovely humidity that is Ontario. Okay, and then I'm just using the other side of this brush just to go in, just kind of wipe it off. All right, next up we're gonna go in with some bronzer. Okay, so while this is not available anymore, our yearly conference is next month, and I'm sure they're gonna be releasing what's coming out. And I'm really sure that they're gonna have a bronzer. You know, a makeup company without a bronzer, I would be surprised, right? That'd be weird, right? Okay, so we're going with my big fluffy soft brush, and I'm just going along and contouring, or bronzing. I'm not contouring with this, it's just more of a bronzing, giving it that glow. And then I am gonna actually go and contour with it, but I'm gonna use, because it's a lighter contour, I'm gonna go back and use this brush that I used to use, and I'm gonna go on that darker side and just doing a really light contour here. Really adding that nice tanned kind of look that I like to have. And especially that I can get without sitting out in the sun. So I'm good with that. Okay, and then just a little bit underneath my lip. Just adds that little bit of beautifulness. All right, and then because this is such a light contour, you don't even really need the big brush. It just depends on what kind of contour you're doing, how dark it is, first off, how dark the product is, how dark you're putting it on, and then it just kind of depends. So as you can see, this contour is very, very light, okay? And that's what I wanted for today. Okay, next up, we're gonna go in with the blush Sisterly. I love this blush. So far, it's my favorite, but I ordered Supple today, which is like a mauve kind of one. Okay, and you smile and you just pat it on, okay? Swirl, tap as per the usual, and put it on, and there you go. I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose just to be a little bit extra. All right, next up is our cream to powder in the shade Lustrous. I love this, okay? Ring finger. By using your finger, it warms up the product too, And then it just goes on there so beautifully. Okay. And move that hair out of the way. And we're just going along our upper cheek. Okay. And so you use your ring finger because it's a very light pat that you'll get with it. Using your finger is better than swiping it on because your finger is warming it up, and then it will give it that more natural kind of look. Now that's just the cream to powder, but I like going in with a little bit extra because, you know, and I love iridescent. I think it's such a gorgeous, gorgeous color. All right. And there we go. Perfect. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to do our eyebrows. So the Brow Obsession palette is gone. It's sold out and it's been retired. So again, not sure if they're just going to stick with brow pencils. I'm not sure. But if you ever do have a chance to buy a Brow Obsession palette, they're amazing. I use the brush that is the Spoolie Brow Artist Brush. First off, I'm going to go brush my eyebrows. Okay. And that lash serum is so amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Because look at how much it filled in there. It's so awesome. So I'm going to go into the pomade and I go each side into the colors. I use both colors. Okay. Then a very light hand. You're just going to kind of fill in this front section if that's what you want to have filled in. You should only have to use the pomade once on each eyebrow. Then I just go through and I follow my hair growth. Okay, now don't worry, because what we're going to do here is we use the spoolie end now and you blend it in. And then it looks so natural and yet so gorgeous. There we go. Here we go. All right. Now we're going to go and put our brush into the pomade again on each side, each of the colors. Okay. And do the other side. Just fill it in a little bit. Follow the hair growth line. Okay. And then you go through. And it just darkens up your eyebrows just that little bit where it just looks more finished, which is a look that I like. Okay, if you want more of a darker brow, then you totally can go and just use the one shade of it. It's up to you. All right, so now we just brush through it with the spoolie. And I just really, really find that it just adds so much more to my face. Sorry, I'm just cleaning off my brush first. I just find it adds so much more shape and dimension to my face. Same with like a contour and a blush and a highlight. The highlight highlights the top of my cheekbones. The blush highlights my cheekbones. The contour, I go underneath my cheekbones and it makes the underneath recede more, which then makes your cheekbones pop out more. So it's a lot of fun stuff. Oh, thank you, Amy. I really appreciate that. Okay, let's go in with our blending brush and we're going to use the shade Slick, which right now is sold out, but I think they're coming back. It is a light pigmented color. All right, Covetous is not. It goes on pretty dark right away. Okay, so keep that in mind. And if you have any questions about any of the eyeshadows, I almost own all of them. All right, so I've worked hard at getting all of them into my repertoire. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with the fluffy crease brush and we're gonna go with Nonsensical, which is this color. It's kind of like a burgundy-ish. We're lightly going on our lid with this, okay? Because I'm gonna go and use another fluffy crease brush because you know I like to have more than one. And I'm gonna go in with the shade Gingerly on my crease. But right now I just wanted to put this right here first. Okay. And then I'm gonna go with my second fluffy crease brush, which again, you don't need to have this many brushes. It's just, well, I'm lucky this is my job, so I get to. So Gingerly, which is also sold out, but is supposed to be coming back one more time in August, but then is going to be sadly retired, which is this matte caramel color, and it's so pretty. Okay, and I'm just putting that very, very lightly along my crease and a little bit above. Okay, so if you have eyes that are hooded, when you're doing your crease, you're gonna wanna go and keep your eyes open so that you're forcing it to go up higher. And you can also do that too if you just wanna use up more of the space that you have of your eyes, right? Okay, so we're just going back and forth along the crease with this. Okay, then I'm gonna go back in with that other crease brush and I'm just gonna work it in this corner. Okay, so we'll get a little bit of color here. I always pat off my brush first, just because I don't want there to be too much color, because then it's just, you know, it's more work for you to blend it all in. Okay, and we're just kind of swirling in this corner. And then don't worry, we're gonna get it blended in there, okay? Because we're gonna take that other fluffy crease brush that we have, or even our blending brush actually would work well. All right, so let's take our blending brush and we're just gonna go back and forth along that upper crease that we did, okay? And see how I built up that color, and then I brought it up a little bit too, just to add a little bit more dimension. So I have Nonsensical here and on my lid, I have Gingerly here, and then I did Slick all the way around, okay? So by using your blending brush, you're really melting your colors in together, but see how I have like that little wing look? Okay, and if you go too low, that's fine. Just use a blending brush, or blending bud, sorry, and just go and clean up underneath there. All right, because sometimes I get a little wild doing this. All right, and we can just build up whatever way we want. But honestly, I'm kind of loving this look the way that it is. I think it's really pretty. And I'm gonna use my liner shader brush now to go and line with the shade Nonsensical, which is that burgundy kind of color that was on our lid, okay? Now I like to go really close to my lash line, all right? And I'm just going down. I like to start in the middle and work my color this way, okay? And then we're gonna go and just come a quarter way on the bottom lash with it, okay? Just a quarter. So really like just one small brush stroke, okay? And then make sure that all this looks good, that you're happy with it, okay? And there we go. And then go in with a blending. Whoa, I'm throwing it all around here, guys. Look at me go. Okay, and you're just gonna go and make sure that you are happy with your look. Okay, so I find that completely changed the color of my eyes. Now my eyes look like a really nice dark brown, which I like. I'm here for it. Okay, so I'm going in with my favorite. You guys know that I can't say enough about the black eyeliner. It is the only black eyeliner I've ever found that smooths on, like goes on so nice and smooth. Okay, so I'm gonna just do my top waterline because honestly, that is my favorite spot, which is so funny because I never did my top waterline before. So when I do my top waterline, I put my brush or my eyeliner in the corner of my eye, and then when I close my eye, I just bring it over. So as you can see the difference right here, it's already my eye is looking darker, like where my lash line is. Do you see that? It looks so much darker, but still natural looking, okay? And when you do your top waterline, when you blink, it goes onto your bottom waterline. So you don't even have to technically do your bottom waterline unless you're really wanting a bold, bold look. But I like this and I think that looks really good. Okay, so make sure your makeup is looking the way that you want it to, because we're gonna go and set it now. Okay, so the reason why I'm setting it before I put on my mascara and my lipstick is that I don't want my mascara to get wet after I just put it on, right? The mascara is wet enough as it is, and then it dries fairly fast, but I don't want to go and spray it again and then risk it transferring onto my eyelids or anything like that. So I like to do my setting spray before I do my mascara and my lipstick. Another reason why I do setting spray though is it helps set your makeup, which then keeps it on your face. And then it also helps blend in your makeup and give you a more melted face. Is in everything is so nicely blended. Everything looks just very natural. Like it's not like a line and a line and a line. That's why I blend in my items like I do. Okay, so I still have lots of setting spray there, but that's fine. It'll dry, and that's not the area I'm doing right now anyways. I'm going to be just going and doing my mascara and then my lipstick. Okay, so I really like this curved brush. I got it off of Amazon. It came in a 3-pack. Came with these 3 things. Okay, I find this eyebrow pencil, or like you're supposed to be able to do your eyebrows with this, I find it too big. Okay, love the spoolie, and I love how the spoolie is bent. Okay, but I have my other spoolie brow brush, and I really like it. I love this one the best because I like how it's curved. It works really well. I find better than a straight one of trying to get it through your eyelashes. I find this just glides through so nicely. Okay, but it's such a good price that honestly, get all 3 because it's a 3-pack and it was like $12, I think. Like really, really good price. And it's off Amazon. And if you want the link, let me know. Okay, so I'm going with my primer. The primer is really great in so many ways. Number one, I wear mascara pretty much every day. Sometimes I take off a Saturday or a Sunday. But, you know, this is my job. Plus, I love wearing it because I love how I feel wearing makeup. But I take really good care of my eyelashes, and this is another way that I take really good care of my eyelashes, okay? It helps condition my eyelashes. It helps make my eyelashes look more voluminous, and it helps curl your eyelashes. Because I don't like using those curlers. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm so worried, what if I sneezed or something, and then I'm taking it off, and I don't take it off properly, and then I rip out my eyelashes. That would be horrible. And it's just not what I like. So I don't want to curl my eyelashes. I'd rather them just be the way that they are or use the primer. Now, like I said, I really like the effects that I get from using the primer. It just really adds it. You want the link for those brushes? For sure, Amy. I will send that to you. And they're really, really good. And of course, it's usually free shipping if you have Prime. Let me know if you don't. If you get any mascara, see I got a little drop of mascara there. Don't worry about it. We wait for it to dry, and then I use a spoolie, and I just flick it off that way. Or you wait for it to dry, and you just use a brush, like a blending brush or whatever, and it comes off. All right. So Amy, what do you got planned on this Saturday? What do you got planned? I gotta go get groceries. Lucky me. My kids are, well, more Katie is nagging me. She's like, there's only cereal for breakfast. I'm like, well, why do you wait till the last minute to tell me that there's no oatmeal or whatever? Oh my gosh. I can't say enough about the black, okay? So I don't know what other colors you want, but the black mascara is the bomb. Like it goes on. I'll go and I'll do a comparison. Should still have that other black one that I don't like, because it's what I like to use as my comparison. Here it is. Okay, so I won't tell you the brand, all right, but I'm gonna show you. Where'd my black go? All right. Oh, that's in the brow pencil. Shoot. Do I not have it? I know I've done it before. Do I not have it in here? I move stuff around too much. That's my problem. Oh, sorry. All right, I'll be right back. I want to show you the comparison of these. All right. The heck is in there? All right. Maybe I don't have it anymore. Come on. I know I didn't get rid of it though. All right, here we go. Here's some other makeup that I haven't quite given to Katie yet. So let's see if I put it in here. I did. Okay. So I'm not trying to slam on any brand, so I'm not going to tell you the brand of it, but I'm going to show you how it goes on. All right. So this is the other brand. Okay. And then I'll show you harder. Okay, that's harder. All right, so same brand, very light, and then hard. Okay, I'm gonna go light with ours. There we go. It goes on so smooth. Do you see the difference? I'm trying to get it close, but not too close. Like this one's all clumpy. It does not go on your waterline well at all. So I can't say enough about the eyeliners and the lip liners. They're so good. They just, it's like such a difference. Okay. So I'd been searching for, I'm using a cleansing stick to take it off. I've been searching for a good black eyeliner. And then it does stick on there well though, that's for sure. That's because I did press hard. All right. There we go. Okay. Now, let's see. I should keep that there so I can do my comparisons. All right. I've worn Successful a lot, but really, really, really like it. So I'm going to wear it again today because I really, really like it. And I didn't even find you need the lip liners. Don't get me wrong. I love the lip liners. But I just really, really, really love this lipstick. Okay. See, you don't need it very dark. Okay. There you go. There we go. It's such a nice light coat. It's a matte finish, but it's not drying. My lips can still move. I don't feel, oh, thank you so much, Amy. I don't feel like it's, like, you know how sometimes when you put on like a matte lipstick that you feel like you can't really move your lips? I can totally move my lips. I love it. Because I remember, Amy, you told me how you loved liquid lipsticks. And I was like, hey, to each their own. I've yet to find one that I liked. Because I had two colors that did not work well on my skin tone at all. Sparkling, which is really good if you want to do an ombre kind of look. But it's so light. Like I don't do well with the peach nudes. I do well with like a pink or a plum nude. Those are the colors that work for me. And then once I tried it, I instantly thought of you, Amy. And I was like, oh, now I understand. Now I know why she says she likes it so much. Because I was like, I don't know. I don't really see it. But I needed the right color. So I'm glad I finally got it. Anyways, I'm going to hop off here. If you guys have any questions at all, let me know. If you want to get into any bundles, let me know because I love doing that stuff too. Okay, thanks so much for watching today. I really appreciate it. And if you have any questions, let me know. Bye.